Well, a scintillating performance from his team, and a scintillating performance from the manager, because he's already live with us in the tunnel here. Eddie, I mean, that just went absolutely to plan, didn't it?
It did. I mean, it was going to be a difficult game today. I mean, Reading's away record is very good. It's been their strength this season with the pace they have in the team. But we were electric first up. I know I said that a little bit of late, and I'm repeating myself, but we really were. And our pressing and our intensity in that first period, the speed of the game. I mean, it was the quickest game I've seen this year from both teams. Both teams going at each other. They pressed us, we pressed them. It was a really good battle.
I know you all say 2-0 was a bit of a funny scoreline, so to get that third just before half-time, that must have relieved a bit of your thoughts, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, we've made a habit of it, really, in recent weeks, and we've been delighted with the amount of goals. We look a real goal threat now. We look like we could score at any time, which wasn't always the case early in the season, and it was a great third goal as well. Frano again on the right-hand side, great ball in, and Jan's diving header. And Matt Ritchie's 2 finishes with the top draw, so we scored some good goals tonight. I
was going to say, we spoke a couple of weeks ago when he scored at Birmingham about Matt Ritchie's contributions in terms of goals. It's never London buses, I suppose. They're all coming again for him now.
I've always said, even when he wasn't scoring, he was one of our biggest goal threats. You look back to the Blackburn game where he had about 5 or 6 shots, and Blackpool, and other games where he's been so close. Barnsley, where he hit the woodwork. He is a goal threat wherever he plays. He has a knack of finding positions, and with that left foot, I mean, the second finish in particular, the composure he showed to find the corner from that distance was superb.
I know you have a lot of belief in your players, and the players have a lot of confidence at the moment, but when you're there 2-0 up after 18 minutes against the informal away team in the Championship, are you pinching yourself? You're rubbing your eyes thinking...
No, I'm not pinching myself in the slightest. I'm thinking we need to get more, and we need to try, and if we can't get more, then we need to see the game out comfortably. I still feel there's more to come from the team. I'm absolutely delighted with how we're playing at the moment. The confidence is gaining every week, but you can lose in this league very easily, so we have to make sure we remain focused and move on to Yeovil.
And it's almost ludicrous to say that you've just played off the park a team who were in the Premier League last season.
Yeah, I mean, but I thought we did that in spells in the away game as well. I mean, the 2 games against Reading we performed very well, so they won't be surprised to see us on our charge up the league. And other sides perhaps more so surprised at how well we're doing, but we just want to keep in the moment and keep doing what we're doing. We don't want to change anything too much. We just want the games to come thick and fast.
When the pressure was on last season, you won 9 of your last 11 and to seal automatic promotion. You've won 8 of your last 10. This is a team who've proved that when the pressure's on, you can handle it.
I think throughout my time as manager, I think the team have always proved. I've said all along, we never have more pressure than when we were fighting to stay in the Football League. Now it's a different group of players. There's 1 or 2 that remained from that spell, but they were the most pressure games of anyone's career. So I think once you go through that experience as a club, these games are very enjoyable pressure and totally different.
You admitted your season would have probably been over if you'd lost tonight. It's just beginning now, isn't it?
Well, we don't want to get carried away. I mean, it's still in Reading's hands. They're still the team in control because they're ahead of everybody else, and if they win their games, they get that top 6 place. We don't really want to talk about it too much. We just want to try and keep performing well and keep winning games. But as I say, the moment you think you're a good side, you come unstuck. So we now move to Yeovil, which will be an incredibly difficult game. And
it's been interesting because the players and you have spoken about the possibility of getting the playoffs in recent weeks. Is now the time to, now it's getting closer, strangely, to stop talking about it because it gets sort of very real all of a sudden.
Well, people will talk about it, of course they will, because of the position that we're in and the run that we're on. I haven't got a problem with that. As long as I see professional attitudes and everyone focused on the game in hand, then that's fine. I haven't got an issue with it too much.
People will have been slightly concerned to see Lewis Grabban just hobbling off. Was that a bit of cramp or the result of all his work of the night?
I think it's just a result of a lot of games, a lot of hard work. Again, he was very good tonight and he put a real shift in for the team, and it was good to be able to give him a breather. I'm not sure if there's a problem there. I know he's feeling his groin, so we'll wait and see.
In terms of going forward now, you've got Yeovil away on Saturday who are still scrapping for their lives. What do you make of your 5-game running in terms of the teams you've got to play?
I don't think you look too much at the games because every team will have a different aim and different objective. We've seen in our recent run, you've never have before the run thought that we would have got the results that we've got, and I think to look too much into the games individually would be a mistake. Yeovil will be tough. I've seen them play many times this season. They've never given up their fight to stay in the league, so we know that'll be very difficult.
Congratulations tonight.
Thank you.